market update. Carmel Valley 92130. All right, all the May numbers are in, so we can go through and say, all right, what's happening? What's the most current picture of what we're looking at in Carmel Valley in terms of housing? So it's got some good news coming out here for you. So anybody who's interested in Carmel Valley, this is good stuff right here. All right, let's cover what we're looking at here. So we got a little table drawn up here. So these are going to be all of Carmel Valley, and then the four most common price point breakdowns as it may be. We have median sales price. Remember, we're looking at the middle because we want to see, you know, the true middle versus an average, where if we have an outlier that's a high price or a low price, that can throw that off. So we want to look at the median. Months worth of inventory. Remember, 6 months worth of inventory is a healthy market. 7 is a buyer's market. 4 is a seller's market, right? You can already see some of those numbers are a lot less than 4. Median price per square foot, right? That's primarily going to be used when we're trying to do a comparative market analysis, trying to say, all right, what's the median price per square foot in, you know, a specific area, compare that to a list price and the price per square foot. It's another metric that we like to use to get one layer deeper. And then we got the number of listings that are up there, new listings. This is through the month of May. Then the number of listings that went pending, right? So remember, once it goes into escrow, it changes from active to pending status. And then sold is escrow is closed and the transfer of property is taking place. All right, so when we're looking at all of Carmel Valley, all of 92130, the median sales price, $589,500. All right, so that's what we're looking at, not too bad. Months worth of inventory, 1.6 months, right? So that's about the highest it's been this year, all right, across all of Carmel Valley, all right? That being said, once we dig into the numbers, you're gonna see where that's not necessarily the case with all the different price points. All right, median price per square foot, $460 a square foot. When we look at the listings, all right, we have 99 new listings in all of Carmel Valley that came on in May, right? 85 of them went pending, right? And I'm sorry, that's not of the 99 new. We had 85 houses that went pending, and we had 82 houses that sold, right? So if we look at 99 new, 82 sold, what we can see is we are, without a doubt, adding properties throughout Carmel Valley, all right? So now, digging more deeply into this, right? So any of the price points that are under $509,000, right? The median sales price there, $455K, 0.4 months worth of inventory, right? That actually, I believe, has dropped just a little bit, right? And that's a very, very competitive price point. Main reason, there just isn't a lot of property available there, right? Median price per square foot, $485, right? So definitely higher than the median. And then what we're looking at, we had 7 new come on, 5 went pending, 7 sold, right? So what we have here is pretty much no real growth, all right? When we look at the next range, $509K to $819,000, all right? The median sales price, $657,500, all right? Months worth of inventory, 0.7 months, all right? Median price per square foot, $492, right? So it's going up, okay, cool. 26 new ones came on in May, 23 went pending, 20 sold, right? So what we can see here is we have more properties coming on that are selling at that price point. This is between $509K and $819K, all right? So that's a good sign, all right? Now, we get down to the next price point, $819,000 up to $1.185 million, all right? So what we're looking at here, median sales price, $970,000, 0.7 months worth of inventory, right? So in these two price points, the 509 up to 1.185, which is a good solid range in Carmel Valley, we have a very limited amount of inventory, right? 0.7 months, right? So now, once we get up to this next price point, the price per square foot's actually dropped down to $427, all right? So when we take a look at the listings, 24 came on, 27 went pending, 25 sold, all right? So what we can see is at that price point, we're losing inventory. We're not continuing to add, all right? So we have a negative here. All right, and now looking at the last price point, anything that's greater than 1.185 million, median sales price 1.496, months worth of inventory 3.7. Right, so we're getting pretty close to that 4.0 mark. The reason being for this, there are houses that could be at 1.185, and there's houses that are at 5.585. Right, so you have a lot wider of a selection there with different price points. That's why we're starting to see more of the houses on the market that are actually staying there, right? Because the person that is going to go out and buy a $2.4 million house, there aren't as many of those as are going to buy a $1.1 million house, all right? So when we look at price per square foot, we're at $445 per square foot, 42 new, 30 went pending, 30 sold, right? So we definitely are adding houses in that higher price point. All right, so what does this mean to you guys? All right, it means that if you're interested in Carmel Valley and you're looking at something that's under 509K, right, there's not a lot out there. There just simply isn't. All right, so it really comes down to you have to be on the ball. The agent and the agent team that you're working with have to be on the ball. They have to be identifying properties. They have to be getting you out there. Take a look at it, right? I guarantee you those are selling with multiple offers, right? And what multiple offers are going to do, they're going to jack the price up, right? Because now you have people bidding. You get into an emotional battle, right? And all of a sudden something that might have been worth 450K, you're now paying 455, all right? So agent team, the agent you're working with, that's a big deal, all right? And you know, one of the hardest parts of my job is being the person who goes, time out. You said your cutoff point was 450. You want to go higher than that. You said you did not. Here's the reasoning you laid out for me, right? That's hard, right? Because I got to pull the reins back and keep people from doing something that they might not have wanted to do, but they're making that decision in an emotional state, all right? So when we're looking at it, you know, that's kind of the picture right there. The two most popular price points, as it may be when we're talking about houses that are moving, right? We got the two middle ones where we're, you know, basically 509K to 1.185. We had a total of 45 properties that sold in the month of May. We have another 50 that went pending, right? Where we compare that to the others, right? So those are price points. That's what's going on in Carmel Valley. If you're interested in Carmel Valley, you'd like to have a conversation about the numbers, kind of how we're seeing things. You know, the way we take a look at this, the metrics we use, and the process that we apply to this, it's what's made us the #1 agent team for the last 4 or 5 years up here in Carmel Valley. We're outperforming every single person up here, and it's our methodology, right? We have a skill set, we have the methodology, and we have the experience. So if you're interested in that, give me a call, put something in on the text box below, send me a message. I'll be more than happy to get in touch with you. We can sit down if you want, we can explain the market, we can dig more into it, and I'll share some of the techniques and the tactics and procedures that we use to get people into houses, get houses into escrow, into the pending status, and ultimately close. So, all right, thanks for coming by, checking out the video. I appreciate it. Make sure you got a great rest of the week. Take it easy.